Folks, we come to the part 2 video of this exercise 11.1, which is just the opposite of what we did before. In the previous exercise they gave us a center and we found out the radius, which is a little more easier. Here they give us the equation of the circle. We find out the center and the radius by getting it into standard form. Yeah, our standard form was x minus a the whole squared plus y minus b the whole squared equal to r squared. Once you get it into that form, it's very easy for us to get the center and the radius. So that's going to be our work in the upcoming questions. Now this is quite in ready-made form, the given. Here, this equation can be also written as x minus of minus 5 the whole squared. You don't change the value, but it comes to your standard form, and y minus 3 the whole squared and 6 squared, right? 36 is 6 squared. So you have, like, it's of the form x minus a the whole squared plus y minus b the whole squared equal to r squared. That gives us everything. Therefore, center is minus 5, 3 and radius, it's very evident, is 6. So once you've got it into that form, your work is much easy. So same way, but here there's a problem. It's not so ready-made like that. No problem, we have a technique. Those of you who have done completing squares in the 10th standard, it would be very easy for us to get this, but otherwise we learn a technique. What we will do is we'll club the x's and y's together. X squared minus 4x, y squared minus 8y. For our convenience, let 45 go on the other side. Now this coefficient of x, neglecting the sign, that coefficient of x, we will call it b always. That will be our nickname. Okay, we will call it as b, and what we will do is we will consider b by 2. So b was 4 here, so b by 2 will be 2. Take the square of b by 2. So we had got, now b was 4 for us, we took b by 2, it was 2. We will take the square of it. What is the square? It's 4. That square we will add here on both sides, so that we don't change the value. When we add something to both parts of the equation, we don't change the value, and we'll see what's the purpose. Same way here, our b is 8. The b is 8 and b by 2 therefore is 4, and b by 2 the whole squared is going to be 16. Square of this, it's 16. That 16 we will add on both sides. So what is coming up? If we carefully observe, this is as good as writing x minus 2 the whole squared. Yeah, how we got it? We got it because we took the root of this. You can just take the root of this, b by 2, that's your thing. Here what was b by 2? 4. So that will give you a hint, y minus 4 the whole square. Just take the hint from there. B by 2 thing, if you put here, you will be able to get the square. And what all terms are here? 20, 65, right? So therefore this is like writing x minus 2 the whole squared plus y minus 4 the whole squared equal to root 65 the whole squared. That's all. So we are done with the center and the radius. The center now for us is 2, 4 and the radius for us is root 65. That's about it, isn't it? Let's quickly go to the next question, 8th one. Same way we are clubbing things together. X squared minus 8x, then y squared plus 10y, we're pushing the 12 to the other side. This we are calling it as b. Oh, we've got sufficient place here. b is 8. So your b by 2 becomes 4, and we are looking at b by 2 squared, which is 16. And this is going to give you whole squared. Okay, this is our favorite because that's going to give us the whole squared. We are going to add 16 here, so we will add 16 here also, so that we don't change the value. Now again, b for us is 10. So b by 2 is 5, and the square, this is our favorite for squares. b by 2 the whole square is 25, so that we are adding to both sides. This we will catch hold of to get the square. Blindfoldedly, x minus 4 the whole squared and y plus 5 the whole squared. Blindfoldedly, by looking at b by 2, you can do this. You will be able to get that if your calculations are correct. And this is now how much? 16 and 12 is 28. 28 and 25 is 53. So writing this is as good as writing x minus 4 the whole squared plus y minus of minus 5 the whole squared equal to root 53 the whole squared. Like that you will be able to get the center and the radius. Therefore the center is 4 comma minus 5 and the radius is root 53. That's about it.